go on the road, and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have.
There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
They are in attack mode already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Gets away from 1. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Hawkeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the ground with the counter. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll return it from the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Gonna take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed on the outside, it's Graham. He'll go out of bounds 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback keeps it. Got room to work. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. Jumped on top of the pile. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Osborne. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got the 1st down and more. Breaks into the open. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. quarterback searching for a hole. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hawkeye! Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Toss sweep to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd knows when to bring it. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's brilliant. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Zings it complete to the right. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They just keep firing. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He makes the grab. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Trying to pound it in. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. This time, they get him in the backfield, and they take back what he got on the previous play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Takes the easy completion. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. To the air, it's It's St. Clair. Buys a little time with his feet. The throw. Finds his man. It's Roberts. And he'll be brought down. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The short hands. It's Young. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football if I'm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. To the air, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Oh, got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that early. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Working that left side now. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air. It's St. Clair. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They send the tight end in motion. Try to get it to the edge. He's in open space downfield. Got the first down and still on his feet. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight end now in motion. Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points. Going right to work up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try to run. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense putting points on the board. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Nice move to keep running.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Osborne. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. Turns it loose. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looking for space. It's Young. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The give on the option. Got enough space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Hey, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone of the field, Trinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The pitch to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Rides the back and leaves it. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They get to him as he throws. Picked off! What a play by this defense. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they turn it into a defensive score. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup. On first down from their own 22. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge...
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Osborne. Quickly out to the tight end. There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, they blocked the kick.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add...
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. From the gun, the running back has it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Fires to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Snaps it in the shotgun. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one.